Welcome back, guys, to my YouTube channel. Today I want to show you guys how to apply liquid enhancement using your airbrush. So guys, before you apply your enhancement, the first thing you need to do, once you turn on your airbrush, don't spray directly on the head. Check the way your airbrush is spraying first, if it is not spattering. So you have to check it. You can see that it's spraying properly. So once you confirm that it is spraying properly, the next thing you have to do is so define the standard of the hairstyle you are cutting. So once you define it, this is a mid fade. So it has a vertical bar and a C cup. So, but if you observe very well, you would realize that there is little air density right here. So the air is low in density, which means my enhancement has to be very light around this area. It can be thick a little bit around this area, but around this vertical bar and this C cup, that should be very light because the air naturally itself is almost faded. You understand? So you have to consider that before applying enhancement. So after considering that, let's start by applying our enhancement. So in order to spray your vertical bar, you need to place your airbrush a little bit far from the air. Don't place it too near. Just place it a little bit far from it. So once you place it like this, you can start spraying. So once you spray like that, so so in order to spray the side, once you are done spraying the vertical bar, in order to spray the side, you need to move a little bit far so that it's going to be faded along the faded part of the air. So just go like this, move a little bit far so you can spray it. So whenever you are spraying the vertical bar, you ensure that most of the enhancement is sprayed on the spray card. You don't spray it directly on the air. Point it toward the spray card so that a little bit part of the spraying will get sprayed on the airline. You get what I'm saying like that? So don't just spray it like this. It's going to allow your enhancement to be too much on the air. So like that, you won't be able to control it. So you have to control it by spraying most of it on the spray card and allow a little bit part of it because it is spraying like this. So a little bit part that is going like this will get on the airline, on the edges of the airline. So that's how we do it. So as you can see this side, I won't be spraying anything at all right here because the air itself is not really visible like that. So I don't want a situation whereby I'm going to use airline uh I'm going to use enhancement to create the airline. So I don't want to do it like that. I want it to be natural and your aim is to make it natural. So whenever you're using enhancement, it has to be natural. So from here I have to go to the front line. So we start with the front line. So I'm going to start little by little like that. So can you see that, guys? So come to this side, continue spraying. Don't spray too much on a particular point. Don't spray too much on a particular point so that in case if the way you mixed your enhancements is too light, so that uh you don't you don't you don't allow the enhancement to start flowing flowing over the airline. You understand? If it starts flowing over the airline, it's going to mess up your work. So just spray a little bit. You spray a little bit, you leave that part, you go to another part, you spray a little bit. So before you come back to this part would have become dry. So By the time you want to come and spray it in order to make it look more sharper, then it will not flow. But once you stay there and you continue to spray, it might start to flow past the airline itself. So you don't want that. So the vertical bar again, spray most of it on the spray card. Spray most of it on the spray card. Spray most of it on the spray card. So once you once you do that like that, so it's okay. So you see this faded part of the air. So you want to ensure that you guide your edges and you take your airbrush far a little bit and spray from afar. So once you spray from afar like that, the enhancement will be faded. It won't be too much on the faded part. So that's how you do it. So you come to this part, you you take it afar a little bit and you spray so that you don't have too much spraying on the faded part of the air. So you spray the whole air like this. You take it far to spray the faded part so that the enhancement can be faded. So just spray like that. So whenever you want to spray all these parts, use your spray card to guard the airline in order to avoid spraying over the airline. So just spray like that. Spray, yes. So just spray like that. So you spray like that. So you continue to spray until you have covered the whole part of the air.
Which one you want? That man is it. Good boy. That was
So as you can see now, the whole air has now been enhanced. So you can see that. Look at the vertical bar of this side. Look at it. So you can see that it blends into the air. It is not like it is I didn't enhance it in a way that it is too dark, because if it is too obvious than this, then it does not make sense. Because what you want to achieve right here is you want to look at the air texture, and enhance it a little bit in a way that it blends into the air. So the air texture, the air type, and everything, you consider it, and that will guide you on how to actually enhance the air. So you don't just enhance every air the same way. You understand? You have to enhance based on the properties of the air texture, the type of the air density. You consider all of those things in order to enhance it. So as you guys can see now, this is the difference between enhancing with airbrush and enhancing with the normal everyday. So as you can see, it is properly enhanced. Can you see? Can you see that? So that's a good job right there. So guys, I will see you guys on my next video. So if you need an airbrush like this, so I'll put my telegram link in the description. So guys, if you're watching this video on YouTube, just click on the telegram link and join the telegram, or send me a DM. My number will be on the screen. Send me a DM on WhatsApp so you can get your airbrush, your spray card, and every other barbarian equipment that you might need. So I will see you guys on my next video. Do it, subscribe, and like this video. Thank you guys for watching.